Yes, today we will see this is a bit important topic, preventive maintenance. Okay, I guess like everyone is familiar with this preventive maintenance word. This is a planned maintenance, which is a planned maintenance. Okay, system will generate the order. Means orders are triggered through SAP. Means directly, automatically. We use strategies. Means what are the procedures? Means first of all, what kind of preventive maintenance we do. Okay, I guess like it is there same topic within maximum also, right? But here the procedure is a bit different. The preventive maintenance, it is of like time based, performance based, and condition based. This time based, when we talk about, it is on time. Say like you can go with a day or week, okay, month or quarterly, okay, yearly, etc. This is your time based. Yes. Next, coming to your performance based. Any idea about the performance? Here means the question doesn't come like up to the mark, but normally we do it because example, say you have a car and you travel like for 500 kilometers, okay, using your car, even though it is performing well as a scheduled maintenance, you do your maintenance, right? Every 6 months you go for the services part, okay, and the same thing. Means here what happens, the performance based is nothing but an activity. You are linking it with an activity, nothing to do with your time. Okay, means example, say you have purchased your vehicle, yeah, it traveled like 500 kilometers. Then you have to go for the service. It runs for some example, say again 1,000 hours. Okay, you go for the service, or like it consume some 1,500 liters, okay, of fuel. Then you go for the service. Right, this is one activity. Okay, you can have like more activities also, running kilometers. You can have some say like anything else is there where you can measure something.
So it is based on meter reading, right?
Meter readings, exactly. Meter readings. And again, we can link this where we can have these readings. Means in SAP now. Means how we'll come to know this 500 kilometers has reached in SAP. Measurement to document. Right, exactly. Like measurement to point against that we are entering a measurement document, right? We go for IK11 and we means user will document it. Once you document it, means this particular reading has reached, then order will generate. That is first point. Another one, condition based. Okay, here only there is an example. Condition based means this is also manual, nothing automatic. You measure a temperature readings, right? Measuring points, again document. Means example, say you will have some temperature readings or pressure readings. Okay, it will increasing or decreasing based on that, or thickness. Example, say thickness, if it reduces to 30 mm, then order has to generate. Right, like that we can have counter based. Okay, this way also we can go for a condition based, means looking at that particular condition of the equipment, we can go for a preventive maintenance. Yeah, first thing, yes, what are the procedures? See here, what we have to do, first thing is we have to create a strategy. Okay, when you purchase any means vehicle, you have a certain strategy, right? Means or OEM equipment, OEM person will give a strategy saying that when this particular equipment has to be done a maintenance. Can you give an example of any equipment? Yeah, car is better. Yeah, everyone is familiar. Yeah, can you tell roughly? So 500.
Yeah, so like 500 kilometer service and then 2000 kilometer service.
Yes, correct. 2000 kilometer service, 5,000 and 10,000. 10,000, right? This already like they'll give on service manual or a soft copy kind of thing. In that it will be mentioned that when it reaches like these many kilometers,
either 500 or if it is less than 3 months.
Yeah. Correct. Time is also linked. Okay, we'll come to this particular time part. Okay, whichever is early or whichever is later, whatever. Okay, normally early comes into the picture here. Yeah, this way. This we will call it as a first step is strategy. Step one in preventive maintenance process is strategy. In this strategy, again we are keeping as a time-based strategy. Just now we discussed. Another one is performance-based strategy. What is your time-based? This one. performance-based activity. First, we will deal with a time-based strategy. Okay, what is a T code to create? Again, here only I'll mention. T code is IP11. Here what happens, it is running like kilometers. Okay, here there is like kind of a consumption. Here you're not bothered, right? It will run for 500 kilometers or 2000. Here you're monitoring certain condition, means temperature, pressure, thickness, like that. It isn't running kilometers or liters or like hours consumption, like that. That is a known performance. It is performing for so many hours, then you do a service. Here example, say you purchase something, means equipment, next day only the temperature is higher. Okay, yeah, there is no time length for it, right? Suddenly the temperature has increased, then based on your condition, looking at that, then you go for the service. Example, say you bought a car, you have gone for some 100 kilometers, right? Actually planned is your 500 kilometers, you have to do a service, but in 100 kilometers only your tire thickness has reduced. Okay, some alignment has gone, then you go for the service. Based on certain conditions, you're going for it. You go for inspection, then you find out that no, this thickness has reduced. And actually the planned 500 kilometers, so say like it, you have to do it on August 10th. Okay, this is as per the schedule, right? This maintenance, but you cannot wait till August 10th, which is a planned maintenance, but you do it on based on your condition, means it has reduced based on inspection, right? That is your condition based. It's clear. This is also like, means already you're scheduled, but before that only you can do that. Okay, you can call it as in that time, like predictive also you can do it. Predictive maintenance may go for something, may increase, like that, may condition will come, right? Like that, it will be predictive maintenance also, you can do it. Yes, this is, means here like thickness, once it is reduced, means it is reducing, then you are doing a reactive, means you are reactive for that, reactive maintenance. Okay, it may go up in the future, you're predicting, it will come under a predictive maintenance, like that. Preventive, now what we are dealing, this is unplanned as per a OEM, it is a scheduled one. I will tell it as a scheduled maintenance. When you purchase any equipment, then already this schedule is given for you. It's a brand new equipment, you bought it and you installed it, it started running. Okay, now as per your schedule, you have to do the maintenance at 500, 2000, 5000, 10,000. This order has to create on this. Okay, activity type. Okay, this is your scheduled maintenance, nothing but a preventive maintenance. Okay, now something has happened, then you go for a reactive. Okay, kind of. If means you're predicting something, it may happen, then you go for a predictive maintenance. If everything is fine, then also like to increase the availability to upkeep your machine, then you're going for preventive maintenance. This is a planned one. Okay, how to create this? We will see this. In this first step is strategy. In that strategy, I'm going for a time-based strategy. Okay, let me go for a time-based. The T code I have mentioned is IP11. Okay, there are many strategies. Let me go for a new entries. Let me go for some time-based strategy. Okay, I'll mention like this here, time-based strategy. See, there is something called scheduling indicator. In scheduling indicator, it is like three types. Means we are dealing with the time. It is time key date, time factory calendar. Okay, activities, performance based. Anyway, I said first we will see these three things. What are these three things? Okay, just to save time, I have mentioned this scheduling indicator. There are time key date, time factory calendar. If I select a time, can you tell like your cycle length? Everyone is aware of the cycle length, right? Means example, say you say like you want to recharge your mobile, right? Mobile phone. What is your frequency, cycle length? Say like 3 months, 3 months, or 1 month, or like 6 months, or 1 year period. That is your cycle length. Okay, here it is called, or frequency we will call. Yeah, you consider a frequency of 30 days. Then your start date, I will consider your start date actually today, right? Today is 26/07/2024. If your cycle length is 30 days, okay, after 1 month, you want to do again your job, right? Next job will come again. Means kind of a recharge. Yeah, every month you're recharging it. 26/8/2024. 2024, considering your cycle length is 30, right? But here what I'm doing, I am doing a time key date. There are three things I said, scheduling indicators: time key date, time factory calendar. I'm considering first a time key date. If you are considering a time key date, the name itself, it tells you concentrate on date, 26. See what is the difference
Like
over here?
first of every month or fifth of every month.
Exactly, every month. See here, the difference is what? 31 days, but your cycle is what? 30. See,
Mm-hmm.
but 1 day extra. Why? Because it has like July has 31 days. Correct. It doesn't check that. Means 1 day extra here and there, it is fine for that. It concentrates on the key date. Your every date means fifth month, as you said, 5th of August. Then every 5th of next month, it'll be there. Order will create it. Next again, I'll go for this. Okay. See here 31, here 30, like that. Got it? Here 31. So cycle length is this 1 day extra or lesser, it is fine. In Feb also, Feb month it will come lesser, right? It is fine for that. But date it will concentrate on this case. Got it? Then I'll come for another one, scheduling indicator. Okay, here. Here it is time means it checks like calendar days. Means always my calendar days is, 1 month means 30 days. Equals 1 month. Okay, for the calculation purpose in SAP. It is 30 days it will consider. So my first date is this, start date is this, then what will be my second? Here see, difference is 31. Then my second or next order will be on 25th. Okay, here my calendar days means 30 calendar days it will consider. 30 days means 1 equals 1 month. How many days in your calendar? That is in 1 month or 30 days. For a calculation purpose, it will take this. The same value, it will be forward. Next, it will go for some 24, I guess. Yeah, 24th. Next year again, 24. So again here, 23. See here, the difference is 30. System will calculate on this 30 calendar days. When you select a scheduling indicator as a time key date means this one. Now coming to your time factory calendar, you have to configure your factory calendar for the client. Okay, then it will consider your working days. What is your cycle length? Cycle length is 30, right? For us, means 30 working days it will consider. Then let me go for first my calendar. What is your, how you configure the calendar? SCAL, SCAL. Let me go for your calendar, SCAL. See, this is my calendar. Let me go for factory calendar. Go for your display. Any calendar you select, let me go for this German standard calendar. Okay, 2002, it is valid up to 2050. We can increase this later on, right? So this is my calendar. What is your work days? Work days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, and it is considering public holidays. Okay, these are not working days. It will consider only these many days in a month, working days. Right, multiplied by how many weeks it will come, those many weeks. So if I consider this as a 1 month, means see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 days, 5 days, right? So let me go for this. Means 5 days, 5 multiply 4, some 4. Approximately I'll mention like this. 10, 22 days, right? 22 days, 8 days extra I have to keep. Then 5, 30 plus some 3. I'll keep 9th. Some days like this. Rough calculation I'm keeping. Okay. Understood?
So this is based on the calendar which like the plant is following, maybe 4 days a week. If it in case it is 4 days a week, or if it is like maybe Gulf area, if it is like Saturday working, like
Working, correct.
Friday. Okay.
Friday holiday, Friday and Saturday, or weekly 1 days, or like you consider like all days as working.
So can we have multiple calendars?
Yes, multiple calendars we can have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see here you're having it for means you have to make sure like how it is being used for other things also. Okay, now if you make all days as working days, okay, then there is no difference between your time and time factory calendar. Both are same. Means it will consider calendar days anyway. Every day is a working day, so it's nothing but 30 calendar days it will become. Okay, so next day here also it will be something like this, some 5, considering more holidays over here or less holidays like this, we can go for it. Now understood? Scheduling indicator. Preferable scheduling indicator my client is time key date. So let me go for my scheduling indicator. If I'm doing a time-based strategy, I'm selecting among these 3 things. We will select as a default as this. Still, you can change it. We will discuss on that. Okay, now I'm going for a strategy unit. Okay, unit like it could be time, right? It could be like day, okay, hours, all those things are months we can go for. So let me go for, sorry, day. Okay, here there is something called call horizon. Here days or months or year we can go, like the strategy unit, time based, not hours, sorry, not hours, the time. So next I'll go for the call horizon. Okay, what is call horizon? I will explain you. Now example say order will get generated on 26/8/2024, correct? On the same day. But the client will tell, means user wants like some 2 days, means before only he should be intimated so that he can plan the resources or tools and tackles, right? Or components for these things. So there is a concept called call horizon. Here it is called a call horizon, means here it is mentioned in a percentage. Okay, we can use in a percentage or we can have in a days also. Okay, we have to activate a business function for this to have in a days. By default, it will be in percentage. So let me go for here percentage. If I select like 90%, and what is your cycle length? Cycle length example say 30. I'll consider this first. Okay, then what will be your call date? Here, sorry, this work order generation date means work order will get generated on this date only, 27th day. 3 days before only. In this case, you consider a 90%. So 3 days before only order will get generated, but you are starting on the whatever your planned date is there. This we will call it as a call date. Another one is called a planned date. This one, planned date. Okay. Now see, if I go for 30 days, right? It's a 27th day it will call. Yeah. And now like if I decrease, examples a call origin, if I decrease, well, like before only I'm calling it. Okay, I will call it, I will mention it as an 80%. Okay, here if it is my 80% and then it is 24, means if you decrease it, then here like your lead days will increase. Okay, means 6 days before only order is been called. Got it? Here see 9 days before order is been called. Yeah, here it is means almost 27 days before order is been called. Here it is mentioned. Got it? And next another one question, if you increase, what will happen? In which case like we have to increase? We have to increase your cycle length is more. Why? Because here if I keep it like 90% for 365 days, okay, see order is called like 1 month before only. Okay, if you go for like 99%, then order will call like some 5 days before or 4 days before. But like this way you can understand increasing or decreasing. Yeah. Normally this kind of questions it will be asked in certifications, SAP certifications. That's why I just showed you these things. So let me go for as a normal one. I'll select like 90% over here. There is something called shift factor for late completion, tolerance, shift factor for early completion, and early completion, this tolerance limit for that. So let me go for this. Here, what I'm doing, again, like you consider a cycle length, examples are 90 days. Okay. And my start date is what? Say like some March 1st. Okay. Your completion date is your takeover. Okay. You will complete on some 15th. Correct. Example, like you are taking like 15th. And tolerance limit you have mentioned is the 10%. Okay, tolerance limit it is say 90%, 90 days of your cycle length. It is considered as a 10% multiplied by your cycle length. Okay, which is a 9 days. So you are completing it on 15th. Your start date is this, plan date, and your completion date is this. The difference I have mentioned here. So difference equals this minus this. This is my difference. Okay. Now, whether this number is in tolerance, within the tolerance of this number, within the limit, means you have taken to complete the job 14 days. Right. You have planned on example, say on March 1st, you have completed your job on 15th March. You have taken 14 days to complete this job. Actually, your tolerance was 9 days. How you got this 9 days? Means you have mentioned the tolerance for late completion days is 10% multiplied by your cycle length. Cycle length could be 30 days, 90 days, or 6 months, whatever. So you have to complete your job within 19 days, but you exceeded. You completed your job in 14 days. Then what will happen to the next order? Then it has to shift. TECO.
It is based on completion date, right?
Correct. TECO. Then what should be your next call date? Next order should be there, right? Example, say you have again, like I'll give an example for the mobile phone, right? Means this is not related to your maintenance, but still you're recharged like on this date. Okay, but you extended, right? Means you recharged on actually like you recharged on 15th. Normally in our case, like what it will happen, the validity again, fresh validity starts from here, right? From here you have to take it. Okay, the same way,
Correct.
the maintenance, whether you want to shift it or not, that is decided by the maintenance team. Means you completed your job on 15th, then from here you want to consider 90 days, or from here only you have to consider a 90 days.
Right.
But what will the system? So in this case, 15th March, and then like if the 90 days is there, then it will be, let's say 15 June minus that 9 days, right? 81. I mean, if the call, what is it? Call horizon is 90%, then it will be not 15 June, it will be like 9 days earlier, right?
Correct.
Okay, but it can be overwritten.
In Maximo, we have a concept called from where you want to calculate, whether from the actual start date or actual end date or schedule start date or schedule end date. So we have flexibility there, okay, to plan our next plant maintenance, okay, based on, I mean, you can still have, 30 days difference from the original, okay. So all that option is there in Maximo.
Okay. But here what is happening means your plan date means normally or your call date. Example say.
So here it will always be based on completion date, right?
Completion date, correct. TECO. TECO date. Yeah. That date it will consider. Means how many days, that again I will tell you how you have to calculate it. So next, like what I will do, see here you are exceeded, but you're still like your plan date means here, see next plan date is 1st June only. Means from 3 to 3 means 90 days means next plan date should be on June, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see here, why there is no effect? Even though you exceeded your tolerance limit, there is no effect. Why? Why? Because shift factor for late completion you are given as a 0%. You don't want to shift anything.
Okay, sure.
Got it? Even though you have exceeded. Yeah, same thing I will go for the next case. Here also the same I have given just to avoid any confusion. Same thing again, you have exceeded 14 days, means actually you should complete your job within 9 days, but you have done it in 14 days, which you have exceeded. Okay, now shift factor comes into the picture. Then it will check this value. Okay, 50%. 50% means how much? In this 50% means 7 days. 7 days it got shift.
Okay.
Got it? Next value I will tell you so that you
but
will
in
have more
the first case, that tolerance for late completion, that row 91, can you explain that thing again?
Exactly. This is your cycle length. Okay. Every 3 months you are generating an order. Every 90 days you are generating an order. Then tolerance for completion days is example say you have kept as a tolerance 10%. Here 10 multiplied by 90 is 9 days. Means you have to complete your this job, completion job within 9 days. That is a tolerance you have kept. Okay, you can increase. Example say you want to means you are giving a self condition saying that you have to complete your job within 9 days from the start of the 9 days of this start. From here 9 days. No, tolerance you keep it. Example, say like someone has assigned some job to some technician. Yeah, from that day to 9 days, he has to complete the job. Got it. It's a normally why we have kept like 10% of that. Means normally it will be said, right? What means any cushion time means job is given to you. Means you have to complete this job in within 1 week or within 2 days, within 1 day, like that. Here the tolerance is 10%, means within 9 days. If it's your 30 days your cycle means you have to finish it off within 3 days. See, what happens, what job, correct, as you said, means when your cycle frequency is like 30 days, okay, every 30 days you're doing a maintenance, you cannot keep it like more than 10 days, right? If you keep it more than 10 days, then you have to, something is different, right? That maintenance strategy you have to change. You give your bike for the service. Every month you are giving your bike for the service. Then that person is keeping it for 10 days. Then what is the use then? Again, you are
No,
losing
okay.
productivity, right?
But
So,
then the terminology
you
is
can
not correct.
decide.
That is what I feel.
No, no, no.
No,
No, no, no.
like tolerance for
This is
it's
not
not late
mandatory. I will
completion.
change it for no. Not late completion. I'm giving a tolerance for late or early completion. This is a tolerance limit. Means it is like this much limit is there for your any late
No, so what I'm
completion if you
saying,
do.
if you give it 0, then it is
Then
not telling me
this
in how many days we have to complete it, because that will be still
this
decided
doesn't
by
come into the correct. This
Hmm.
doesn't come into the picture that time. If you give a 0, this is not effective now. Shift factor won't be effective. There won't be any shift in the next cycle. If you delay beyond your means you are keeping some tolerance. Okay, example say, and you delay. See here we are this terminology is combined terminology. Okay, see, don't get confused. First, like we'll discuss about the tolerance. Okay, we have kept this tolerance as 9 days, correct? When this 9 days comes into the means within these 9 days, if you do it, nothing will happen. Okay, if you exceed, then it will be like how many days it has to exceed. Means that for late completion days, this comes into the picture. Shift factor for late completion comes into the picture. Late completion or early completion. Again, same thing we are using for tolerance for early completion. That's it. If we are maintaining some percentage, then only means here if you are exceeding, then it comes into the picture. Or else like it is normal value.
I think it's like
Yeah, please.
tolerating from tolerating anything other than the ideal of 0 days. Try to think of it like that. Not tolerating, oh, you're too late. It's just if you're within this range, that's tolerable. It's
Exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
I have a question. Did you say that if the work is completed within the tolerance for late completion, then the next scheduled date goes from as if it was completed on the first day? That the shift only happens if the work, if the work is completed outside of the tolerance for late completion?
Yeah, if that is the case, then this value will get shift. Next value, it doesn't come on the same date. Right? Actually, see, if you are starting your job on this one, next planned date should be like June, right? If it is a March, then next should be a June.
So if
Correct.
it's planned on the 3rd,
yeah,
and if it's completed within 9 days, will the next one be scheduled on the 3rd again? Or would it?
Yeah, it means here it is one. Yeah, this is don't get confused. This is the month. This is the month. This is the March month. This is the June month. Okay.
Okay, so let me restate that. If it's scheduled to happen on the 1st and it gets completed on the 5th,
exactly,
which is within the 9 days, the next planned date would be again on the 1st because it's within the completion was within the tolerance.
Tolerance, exactly. See here, it is out. Yeah. Here, in this case, again, don't get confused. Here it is like beyond the tolerance, but still like it is on same date. Why? Because your shift factor you have given as a 0%. You are not shifting anything next value. Even though you are exceeded, even though you are completing on 15th, see, there is a difference is 14 days, which is more than your 9. Okay, still you are not shifting it. Why? Because your shift factor is 0%. Okay, here also the same case, you're exceeded, but your date should be shifted, but it has shifted only 7 days. Why? Because the 50% means in this like 50%. In 14 days means 7 days it will get shifted. Yeah, same I will continue. Again, see here, you're completing on 15th, which is again more than your tolerance limit. Then your shift factor comes into the picture, that is 100%, means 14 days it has to shift. 14 means it will come next value is, next order will generate on 15th. Okay. Next, see, why? Because your shift factor is 100%. Same year, 100% I have kept. You have completed your job on 8th, which is within the limits, within the 9 days. Correct. Even though your shift factor is 100%, your value is in 1st June only. Why? Because it is, as you said, first example, just now you gave example, there is no shift. Okay, because it got completed within the tolerance limit. See here.
Okay.
Even though it is 9, it will get shifted. Okay. Even though here I will mention like this.
Shift is based on the shift factor only. Shift is not 9 days. Right? Shift is based on the shift factor, right?
Yeah, this shift, whatever percentage will give that percentage. See here it is 5 days, means 5 means here it will come, my order will come on 6th. Got it? See here how much I have delayed. It is more than 9 days, correct? Then shift factor comes into the picture. If shift factor is like active now because you have exceeded the limit, now it will check how much percentage, 50%. 50% of what? This days, number of days. 10 means 5 days. Now 5 days got shifted. Okay. Yeah, here it is 100, then 100 means 14 days, 14 days got shifted. Here within the limit, no shift. Here also see 11 days, it has to come like 6 days, at least it has to shift, no, but it is not shifting. Why? Here it is 0%. There is 0% shift factor. Okay, even though you are exceeding. So this and this, if you understand, then this is fine for you. Got it?
So that tolerance thing, that is not impacting anything, right? Tolerance for late completion.
That is
no.
impacting
Tolerance is
based
just
on that only the other shift factor will get applied. If you're beyond 9 days only, then the shift factor
comes into
will
the
get
picture.
applied.
Yeah.
Because if you have defined shift factor 100%, 50%, it won't get applied if you are within the tolerance limit, even though if you have defined the shift factor. That's a that's the logic here. You check the last case here, right? He put 100% of the shift factor, but here it is not shifted because it is within this, the completion is within the tolerance limit. 7 days only delay happened. Okay, so that's why it is not shifting. That's how the correlation comes.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go forward. Here we will give this shift factor. Why I have selected like means 10% means 10% of any cycle length you consider. This is a proven case in industry. Like you normally you give a 10% for this means 9 days is a good time to complete any job. Okay, if your case is like 30 length means 3 days is a good time. Okay, frequent time. It's a proven case. Okay, you take like not more than 3 days. If your cycle is every 30 days you're doing your job, then don't take more than 3 days. But still it is like a client can decide how much percentage he can give. Yeah. And here also the advisable is normally 100 or 0. Okay. Now here see, since we are dealing with the time, let me go for the time factory calendar. Okay, I have select like one calendar since we have seen this. So I'll select this German factory calendar. Let me go and save this first. Okay, this much is overview. Okay, we'll call it as an header kind of thing. This much we have filled, but we should have our own like strategies. Means that is called packages. Let me go for the packages. Let me go for the new entries here under this time. Okay, here we'll have a normal serial number, package number. I can have anything like I can have. First, like I'll have serial number as 10. My cycle length, what should be your cycle length? First cycle length. Okay, I want to do my maintenance every 30 days. Okay. Then some cycle text. I'll mention some 1 month. Okay, here see, there is a cycle short text. Any short text I can give. So I'll give a short text as 1M. And there is something called hierarchy. I'll tell you this hierarchy. I'll mention as of now, this is on first hierarchy. And for that, there is an hierarchy short text. Okay, I'll mention H1. hierarchy short text for this one. Any name, ABCD, anything you can give. Okay, next one I'll go. And this one I will give as 90 days. Okay, why I will give next strategy as 90? Okay, so I'll tell you 3 months. Next year I'll mention short name as 3. Next second hierarchy, for me this is H2. Okay, here. Then again I'll have a 6 months. Then here I'll go for 6 months. Here I'll mention 6M, short name, third hierarchy, go for H3. Go for here some 360 days, 1 year. Okay, 12 months or 1 year. 1Y, some fourth hierarchy, some H4, then go for fifth one. Like that we can keep going. Okay, we can have a number of strategy cycle lengths.
So what are those offset and all that?
Yeah, I will come to that. Then I'll go for 2Y, go for 5, then go for this fifth one. Okay, now see, if I start today, now my scheduling indicator is time key date. Then next my due date will be when, considering my first hierarchy, first 30 days, then 26/8 August, correct? But I don't want to start on 26/8. Okay, I want to start like after some 3 months. Okay, my go live is on 3 months. Then that time you can give an first time offset. It affects only the start time, starting only. That is called your offset. Okay, it will start examples after 180 days. 180 days, my first one, it will start. Okay, 30 days. From there again, like 90, 180, as usual, same one. Offset means first one you're delaying it. How much
Only
time you
first
want
one
to
we are
delay?
skipping it.
Skipping it means or delaying it. Means no, this package number 10, when it has to take effective. That is an offset.
Okay.
Means after so many days, it is delayed. Example, say 3 months I will give. 3 months it will delay. From there, this 30 days will start. Not from today. Okay, so I'm giving this. So normally we don't touch this strategy at this level. Why? Because individual next level will go, right? There we will touch this if we require. So as of now, this one I'm keeping it as a standard. Okay, can anyone tell what is the use of these strategies? Different one. 30 days, 90 days, 180, 360, 720.
I think you should have if you have different maintenance procedures, right?
Yes,
Then,
exactly.
Yeah, quarterly
Different
maintenance, yeah, monthly different
activities.
maintenance, yeah.
Yes, just for our easiness, simple thing I have kept. Example, say we have some set of operations every month. I'm doing this, clean the car, check the air, like that. And okay, this. Okay, in our case, it is DG. Clean the DG, check the air filter. Okay, again, here DG, like this. I mentioned check the air and oil top up, like that. Every 3 months, I'm doing this. Every 6 months, I'm doing this. Air filter change, clean. This way, this kind of operations are there. This is helpful, this strategy part. Offset, okay, that is only the start of your plan, maintenance plan. Means example, say yeah, only like offset means not like only the first time it will happen. Not
Right.
means during your
But
start, not after
if
that.
something needs done every 30 days, why are we not doing it the first 30 days? I'm not seeing the
No,
practical use.
Example, say you're going for the go live next 3 months. Then that time it will be effective starting. Or else I'll give a better example.
Yeah, you're
I'll give a
setting
better
up
example.
sometime, right? It is not regular
Or else,
offset. It's a first time offset, right? It's not regular offset.
Right.
yeah,
But
maybe
I'm not
okay.
understanding in practice what can last more than
No, I will tell you
one
like that.
cycle. Okay.
See, in cycle, what happens? See, example, say, these are the cycles. Now, user has performed without SAP this 1 month and 3 months. Okay, so you want to delay it, right? The first cycle. Then you can delay that cycle. Okay, 60 days. After that, you can carry out again 1 month. 5 months you delay. Then first month package will come. Next again it will come 3 months because they have done. You want to account the jobs which they have done without SAP. Right, again you need not to generate an orders for that. Example, say you are implementing SAP in the month of September. Okay, go live, effective is this. But what about the jobs done already from Jan to say like August? That you want to account. This time the offset is useful.
Yeah, so you are still using maximum. Okay. And maybe from September onward, you will be using SAP. So probably at that time, you will provide an offset.
Offset. Right. Need not to call these orders again. You directly start from the 6th month. You just delay these things or offset. I will show you next one, how it will be helpful. Okay.
So work is being done. It's just being done under something that's not a PM.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe, or maybe it is in different system, not in SAP.
System.
SAP it
SAP
will come
system.
like after.
Okay.
Or the first maintenance is already done. Suppose your car, you're brand new, right? If it is already the main, initially, whatever work needs to be done, it's already done. But next year
So they are
onwards,
not skipping it. You still have to do the first one. The only thing is that you are offsetting it.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. But if that maintenance, if it is supposed to be done on the day one, right? You are moving it to the next month. Suppose like that, 1 month or
No. What he is saying, like, okay, it is already done, but it is done in other system. Or maybe
Correct. That much you offset, you keep, and you go ahead. And example, say another one case. Also, I will tell you. You want to skip that. Then it is a set offset. You are doing it maintenance plan level. Next one I will show you.
Okay.
Okay. That is also effective at the first level only. First time only it will happen. Not every time. Okay. Only during the first time. That also I will show you.
Yeah.
Where means that is an important one at individual level. This normally we don't touch it. This is an universal one. Why? Because we are going to use it in many other maintenance plans like throughout. Examples after 1 year, 2 years also when you are creating it, same strategy you are going to use it. Okay, so we don't maintain this offset over here much. So individual.
So here it is the first order will create this the 30-day plus the offset it will count, and then based on that after that only it will trigger the first order, right?
Trigger
it's
that.
Just add that day, right? Okay.
Delay it. Yes, that many days you delay it. Okay.
Oh, I think I misunderstood. So the work is being done, but the offset is like if we're setting up this change-based maintenance in SAP for the first time. So it's not like it's the first time for the equipment, it's the first time SAP is planning this maintenance.
No, when we plan, actually, see, when we are doing it, some offset means something, nothing like your plan is 30 days, right? You're offsetting it means you're pushing that, means after 10 days, means 10 days. After 10 days, you're going to start it. Go for your package sequence. See here, means here what we have given is 30 days, means 1 month. It means again next time like 30 days when it will come, it will be a 60 days. Next time again 1 month it will come. Here it is 1 month, it is not there. Why? It got suppressed with a 3 months strategy. Okay. See here again 1 month comes.
It means that 3 months is, service or whatever I call it. Okay. It also include 1 month service.
1 month service. If it is included, then you have to go for highest hierarchy sequence. Okay. See what I had done is here like clean the DG is there, check the air is there. Okay. Here these two are there already involved. Okay. In 3 months activity, there is an oil top up. So I'm doing combining these things. In 3 months I am doing. Then need not to do again this 1 month job. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. This is called hierarchy levels. Okay. We are maintaining it. Here also the 6 months is there. See 3 months. See 3 months got suppressed. Now here only 6 months means 1 month and 3 months got suppressed here 6 months. So if you consider 6 months, so I'm considering these two operations and oil top up also. And of course the 6 month special operation is this. All the operations are combined under 6th month strategy. Okay, 1 year also the same thing, 2 years also the same thing. So if you go for the more dates, here you see this 2 years. Okay, so 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, everything got suppressed. You're calling only 2 years. Okay, that time you're combining all the activities, including your 2 years activity. Yeah. Yes. Now I'll come back. Means user tells I don't require this, then I'll maintain the same hierarchy. Please.
So let's say the oil is changed every 30 days, but then it breaks and the tech has to replace a gear that requires him to drain the oil out. Then that reactive repair is done, and in that process, the tech had to change the oil. And is there a way to change this schedule?
That time you can create a corrective maintenance, right? Here you don't want to disturb your preventive maintenance. Why? Because this preventive maintenance, you are scheduling it for 1 year. Okay, this is a planned one. So you don't think of any reactive maintenance. You are not correcting something. Here there is no involved like any breakdown. This is a scheduled one. It will be keep going
So
on. Even though,
even though
as you said, one scenario is your brake oil change. Okay, if doesn't come, still you are doing that oil change at whatever frequency. Okay, or else in your case, say like every 3 months it is coming, then you don't put that in a 2 years one case. You put it in 1 month or 3 months if that is a case. Every time it is coming up, you have to reschedule things.
So if a manager
Yeah,
comes
please.
to us and says, "Hey, I've noticed that when we do this maintenance, this preventative maintenance gets done. I don't want to waste 2 weeks worth of resources on another
Yes.
oil change if it was done
Yeah.
2 weeks ago instead of 30 days. Can you change the system to account for that? Can
Yes,
that be
exactly.
done?
Then it can be done. So just like you
Say it
means you
can or
push this
cannot.
over here, it can be done. It can be done. Okay, but there is a steps process. Okay, some certain other things also it will change. So like what things like we have to take care after planning the maintenance orders, then I will tell you that we can change it. Yeah, but as a consultant we have certain jobs to do it, means, or we can tell the power users also what things they have to take care, means if they are changing in the middle. Example, say after 6 months some user will come say that like I don't want to waste this time every 3 months, I want to do it in here itself or here, then they have to do certain tasks. Okay, in backend I will tell you that also, but answer is yes, we can do it. Then come to your same hierarchy. I have maintained the same hierarchy. See here it is there. 1 month, 3 months, there is an overlap. Non-suppressed, we'll call modus. During 2 years, anyway, 1 month will come, 3 months will come, 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years will come. Okay, that time your operation should be like this. 1 month, you're doing these 2 operations. 3 months, you're doing this. 6 months, you're doing this. 1 year, you're doing this. 2 years, you're doing this operation. So all operations are covered during your 2 years strategy. Okay, if this is the case, you can go for this hierarchy. Okay, normally client users like both, depends on the requirement. Okay, so save it. Now this strategy we have created, time-based strategy. So come back, time set. Let me go for now. These are the operations are there, right? So second step is step 2 for task list. Okay, in this task list, there are 3 types. One is equipment task list. One is functional location task list. Another one is general task list. Okay, equipment means it is specific for that particular equipment only. Okay, the set of operations. Normally the task list means set of operations, right, involved to accomplish the job. Okay, to accomplish the job. Yeah, this is the equipment task list. Means this set of operations cannot be used, means cannot be applied or used for another one equipment. They're dedicated for this equipment only. So means normally we'll do it clean the engine or clean the car. If it is for the car only, those operations are dedicated for the car. Okay, same with the functional location. But going for the general task list, this task list can be used for any equipment or functional location. It is general. Okay, example, say painting of machine. So you are creating one general task. We can use this particular general task list for your equipment or a number of functional locations. Got it? Anyone? Any doubts in this? This is for particular equipment only. Same with your functional location. Yeah, here I'll go for the T codes, IA01, IA02, IA03. Okay, here for the functional location is IA11, IA12, IA13. Okay, for the general task list, IA05, IA06, IA07. Okay, there are short names for this. Equipment means E, functional location means T, A means general task list. Okay, these are the types of task list. Type of task list. Okay, used. E means equipment, T means functional location, A means general task list. Let me go and create an equipment task list first. So go for our equipment list, for which one we will create. We'll see. Let me select this particular equipment. This is generator. IA01. Okay, continue. This is a profile for user default values we can maintain. So we are maintaining one profile. The profile, anything we can use. Okay, this normally we'll use the task list for of PM. We can create our own. Means certain default values it will be maintained in your task list. Already filled up certain values. So enter now. So description is there. A diesel generator. Engine maintenance. Engine maintenance. Okay. Here, work center got copied from your equipment. Okay. This is your group number. Group number means system generated number. Means for this equipment, this is the group number assigned. Okay, the task list number. Here it is group counter is there. Under this particular group, the first counter is this. We can still edit and we can have our own. Examples, I can have A, B, like that. We can have it. Or we can leave system will give a next counter also if we create another one. Here I'm mentioning engine maintenance. Okay. So here work center usage. Okay, this I said, right? Default value. We use like one profile. From there, this got copied. Or else you can use like standard as in plant maintenance. Means who can use this? Plant maintenance team can use it. Okay, I'll come to this later. Overall status, it should be like released general if you want to use it. Work center, we don't use planner group. Okay, normally we'll use planner group in equipment and functional locations. Yeah, can you anyone tell like planner group is created with respect to under what? We'll define a planner group under. So this is a specific one I wanted to show you. This, see earlier, whatever we had defined in organization structure. Okay, I showed you somewhere I might have mentioned under this planning plant. Okay, the planner group will come. I will show you this. But the task list planner group. Okay, here I'll mention the task list planner group is dedicated, means it is created under maintenance plant. Don't get confused. This is used to maintain a task list, that is used to plan the task list. Okay, this is for the particular job. So both one I'll show you. Okay, here. Let me go for configuring of this particular first planner group where we can see this. Go for SPRO. Go for SAP reference IMG. Go for your plant maintenance and customer service. Go for your first one like earlier organization structure, no? That I will show you. Go for master data. Go for your technical objects. Go for your general data. See this planner group. This was under PLPL. PLPL means planning plant. Okay. See here maintenance planning plant. This was there, which was used in your equipment and functional locations. Okay. Come back. And now I am creating a task list related. Task list means where it will come. See here it will come. Task list means not there. Here. Okay. So go here. Go for this task list. See in this. Go for your general data. Here see you see a planner group. This planner group is created for plant PLNT. Okay, maintenance plant against your maintenance plant 170. Okay, if you create there, you don't see in a task list. Okay, if you define here only, then only you can see. Okay, so I'll go for 1710. Under that, I will create some planner group. Go for some 10 planner group. Then I will tell which group. Again, like Mac boiler. Next, I will create another one 1710 11 electrical boiler. So save it. Okay. Master data. So 10 and 11 we have created. So let me go back to our task list. Here I can use now. Okay, see here 10 and 11. Don't get confused with your maintenance planning planner groups. Okay, this is used to the maintain planner groups that is used for the planning and processing your task list. So here planner group is there. Then this system conditions means when you are performing this task list means operations, whether your equipment will be in operation or not in operation. I will mention normally we are doing a engine maintenance. Obviously, it should be not in operation. Okay. Now the strategy. You can relate the strategy now. Anyone just now we created. It's a time-based strategy RL. So I'm assigning this now. Step 1, whatever you have created, I'm assigning in the step 2, maintenance strategy. Okay. Let me go for my operations. Here I can predefine my operations, everything here. Okay, which is a job of normally consultant upload or master data team. So I have, just to save time, I have maintained these operations. I will copy and paste these things. Okay, in detail you can mention later on. So here, these are the predefined, okay, HHH, all those things. So I'll go for calculation means one means what? Calculate duration. Okay, then I have to provide work and number of manpower. Here also I can give that, no issues. Randomly I will provide. Okay, unit H invalid, only unit H are valid for work center. Okay, we have given the hours. Here it is in H, that unit of measurement is not matching. So let me match with an hours. Okay, or you can change the default settings for your in-view profile. Yeah, here also if you want, you can change, no issues. Okay. See here, activity type. For this work center, this activity type was copied. You want to change, we can change it. Okay, now these operations are there. Then what is the use of the strategy we have assigned in the header, right? Just now. So go for the header part, here we have assigned. Then how it will be useful for us? Now go for your maintenance package. This is most important, maintenance packages overview. See, now you decide which operation you're doing at what interval of time. Okay, I will tell like first clean the DG and this over here. And if you are following a highest hierarchy, means suppressed, okay, suppressed thing, that time you select these 3 operations. Now you understood practically how we are doing. Miller, you asked, right? I don't want this operation to be done at this particular frequency. You remove this and you activate over here. Simple. Means if you are in a middle, means example say already this is saved and already orders are there. Then you come back and you make changes. Then whole thing you have to reset it. You have to refresh it. Again, new fresh orders will create. Right? Any changes you make in the task list, okay, in the middle, you have to refresh everything. Okay, it won't be effective very soon, like unless you refresh this. Okay, that is the one thing you can do. Yeah. How to refresh? I'll show you.
So is this is only a one-time thing when we set it up, right? And
exactly.
then SAP will begin scanning all the other work orders.
Things and all. But you want to come back and change it, but you want to refresh everything again in the middle. Now I am doing it in middle examples. Have some 4 months or 5 months after 5 months.
But Girish, suppose I have 100 such equipment, and every time I have to do it for each equipment.
Hundreds of means same equipments or different? Same equipment, right? Same equipment means anyway you create a general task list. General task list, and you can use it. Need not to create an individual task list.
But for each individual equipment, I have to create it, right? I have to
exactly. You have to do it. You have to do it dedicatedly. You have to do this. Example say, now these set of operations are applicable only for this equipment. That time we have to do this. This is a maintenance package, how we have assigned.
Just telling you one example. So in regular business suite, what happens? I define an asset group. Okay. An asset group has this activity and everything attached. Okay. So whenever I create a new equipment against that group, everything is copied automatically, and automatically a PM is created. So I was just kind of looking for that feature. So that is not there.
No. You have to like assign this task list, everything. Means once like new asset is
every time
created.
when I have a new issue.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do that. Means
Okay.
see, now we received a new equipment. Means asset is created. Means now in this case, asset is created through FICO. Okay. Example, say you are doing investment order, you are doing and creating it. That time only like in a skeleton kind of thing it will be there. That's it, data. Now everything you have to fill it up. Which again, catalog profiles, class characteristics, measuring points, all those things you have to do it if required.
Oh.
Two questions. I had trouble understanding him.
Yes.
Both. So it says equipment number. So, and that's what I had trouble understanding was his answer to his question is, so you have one piece of equipment that you want SAP to check when was the last time oil was topped up. If you have that, is that an equipment, that's an individual equipment number, right? So if you have 20 diesel generators, you need to go through this screen for all 20.
Yes, all 20 like different equipments. Correct.
Oh, but if you want the work type to be such for one generator, wouldn't you want it to be the same for all the generators?
The task list can be same. Okay, that time we have to create a general task list.
Yeah, but here you're saying, well, this is when you're doing the PMs check.
I will come to that next step. Okay.
And my other question,
yeah.
Go back to the checklist, if you would.
Yes.
So that you had said this is a screen where it will check other work orders to see if the oil has been topped up in the course of other work. So delay the the oil change for the PM. What do the checkboxes mean? Like the PM is scheduled to go.
Means during
every
these
so
3
often.
months, three months operations, it will select these 3 operations only in your work order. It won't show these operations. Means if you're generating, means order is triggering for the 3rd month strategy. Okay, that time these 3 operations will be there. Clean the DG, check the air, oil top up. If your order is getting generated for 1st month, then only these 2 operations will be there in your operation list, in your work order. Got it? If I trigger this 2 years, if I trigger this 2 years order, that time all operations will be there. Just remember this, then I will show it as an example.
Okay, so the PM schedule is one thing, and then this is the actual work order task list. Okay. So that's why there are multiple time frames that overlap. Okay. Thank you.
So, So select this any one operations. Okay, you want to assign anything. Example, say here air filter change. I want to assign some component. Let me go for this component part. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, components part. Let me go for yesterday. Yeah, I'll go for this bearing. So I'll mention some 2 quantities. Got it? A stock type. Like this, we can assign a components also. You remember the component is for the 1, 2, 3, 4th line item. Okay, the 4th line item when it is activated, 4th is for 6 months. When I'm going for 6 months, then only you can see this component part, not for 1 and 3. Okay, as of now, this much is sufficient for this. So let me save this. Okay, task list. So example, say for this particular same equipment, is there any, again, another set of operations you want to do for something else? Then what you can do, again, I can go for profile, same equipment, I can select enter now, create equipment. See, already the counter 1 is there. Next, I'll go for this plus mark, new entries. Then automatically it will come as a counter 2. Now here first was maintenance of DG, right? Now I want to say maintenance of air filter. Okay, separately means set of operations which are related to maintenance of air filter only. That time again I'll go for the planner group, some other planner group. Okay, system conditions, not in operation, maintenance strategy. Okay, this strategy, go for your operations. what operations you want to do. Here you can have I'll go for these two operations: oil top up, air filter change. Okay, soon I'll enter something, and then here I'll change this. Enter. Now go for your maintenance package. Now you decide when you want to do. See, now I want to do this at a time. Combined I want to do. I don't want to do one at 1 month, one at 3 months. No, I want to do combinedly. Then I will choose like whatever frequency. Means user can choose any frequency. Example, say every 6 months you want to perform these two operations. Okay, separately. Or these operations or some special operations. This one every 6 months you are going to do it. Okay, you can perform this. Yeah, you want to add some again components, you can add this components. Okay, go for your oil top up, go for your some lubricating oil. Okay, lubrication oil is not there. Some grease. I'll use like just for our easiness, I will use the same material as a bearing. Okay, just to understand, we can add the here material master for plant 1710. There is no that material is not maintained. You want to create it again, new material 1.217. So I am going to save it. So now task list got saved. For this again you want to create again, next it will be counter 3, it will be right. So exit, this much is sufficient. So what we have done as of now, first step we followed, we created a strategy, time-based strategy. We have given like months, everything. Okay, here I will mention 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, etc. Okay, then we created a task list. Okay, this is your step 2. Okay, in this step 2, we have given, means we have used this time-based strategy and we created an equipment task list. In that, like we have maintained a maintenance package. Okay, that is called maintenance package. Yeah, this we have maintained in this equipment task list. Yes, now I have to create a maintenance plan. Okay, that is my step 3. Maintenance plan. Okay, in this maintenance plan, again, there are 3 types. One is single cycle plan. Another one is a strategy plan. Another one is multiple counter plan. There are 3 plans are there. Anyone can just guess anything? Single cycle, strategy, multiple counter plan. Any guess?
So single cycle would execute only one time and it will be ended.
Okay, or not one time. Here we'll go, the name suggests the cycle. Any cycle you choose. When I'm dealing with the time based,
Yeah,
right?
only one cycle.
Exactly. So now I'm dealing with the time based, so only one cycle. Example, say our salary, like every 1 month, it will get credited. Means only one cycle. Means every time you get an like monthly statement of your bank statement to your mail ID. Means every month you'll get it. Right, only one time. Example, say there is a report, means say 6 months, or like some fire extinguishers will be there. Cartridges you want to change, even though it is used or not used, every like 6 months the cartridges has to be changed. That expiry date will be there. Okay, like that cycle is only 6 months cycle. Okay, example, say some other thing, you want to do a lubrication of motor. Every 1 month you are doing a lubrication of motor, or 1 year. Example, say you want to paint something. Every 2 years you are painting the motor. All those things you can keep it in a single cycle. This is a straightforward and easy one, easy to perform. All right, all those things. There is no complex in planning. Easy for planning, I'll tell, for planning and executing. Okay, it is straightforward jobs. There is no much complexity involved in your planning. Okay, but I'll go for the strategy plan. Okay, here the strategies are involved. Okay, when I'm talking about the time, again you said like 1 month you're doing some planning activities. Okay, certain activities are planned here, components are involved. Some 3 months, like more components are involved, more activities, more manpower you require. The same way, the different strategies. Okay, different cycles length, you're doing a different operations. So multiple counter. See, when I'm talking about counter, till now we used like measuring documents, right? In that we used non-counter and counter type. See, I'm using a counter type. In that also there are multiple counter, means two counters. Okay, two counters we are dealing with. Okay, that the counter. What are the counters? Example, say we have created two counters, hours and liters. Okay, or any combination. Or else like you want to go with an hours and say like thickness. Okay, some pressure, some reducing pressure, or I said like thickness, roll, or kilometers. Okay, kilometers and hours calculation. These combinations. Okay, these two are counters. These two are counters. These two are counters. Like that. Any combination means multiple counters. Okay, these two one set, these two one set, these two one set. Like that, we can have multiple counters. That is called multiple counter plan. First, we will see this plan. Okay, bit of complex plan, strategy plan. What are the T codes to create it? Single cycle, all those things. IP41, IP42, IP43. Okay, like this. Here I will mention single cycle plan, strategy plan, multiple counter plan. Okay, 41, 42, 43.
So create, change, and display all are.
No. Here, change is this. For thing, same change is same thing, change and display. But instead of this 41, 42, 43, you want to go for a common thing. Common thing is IP01. Okay, the common is this one. That time you have to choose whether you are going for single cycle strategy or multiple counter plan. But if you go for IP41, 42, 43, specifically you will create those things. Okay, so let me go for IP42. Okay, which is of this. Okay, 42 strategy plan. Enter. See here, when I'm talking about a strategy, it is asking me strategy. Okay, now what should be an output of your maintenance plan? What you want to generate? What should be the output of your maintenance plan?
Work order.
Work order, correct. Means normally we can generate like service. Yes, maintenance order. Majority will generate maintenance order. This is a notification. Inspection also we can generate, or like service also we can generate. But majority will go for order. This is an output of your maintenance plan. The system will generate.
Maintenance service and maintenance requests. What are those?
This is notification.
Those are notifications only, right?
Correct. Yes. Right. This is a service part. We will see this external services. The request service entry sheet will call. Okay. Normally majority will go for order. Go for order, and here like strategy. What strategy you want to use? Now we created one strategy. We are going to use this. Any strategy you can use, but here I'm going to use this. We have created just now. So this much we have to fill and go for this. This is also our job only, consultant or like power users can create. Okay. Based on the new equipments, it will be keep coming. See, now it has there like maintenance plan. What you want to create, what you want to name it as for this, I will name it as an maintenance of DG. Okay. Yeah, this got clicked. Now you want to choose this particular equipment. Identification here I mentioned as an DG. So go and search that particular DG here. Enter. Now this part, see here, this whole setup is called item, maintenance item. Means it consists of on what technical object you're performing the maintenance activity. That is called your maintenance item. This maintenance item consists of on which technical object you are performing a maintenance activity, and what means all these technical details, work center, who is performing, which group is performing, what kind of activity you're doing it, what order type you want to generate by this maintenance item. Everything is mentioned in this particular box, maintenance item it is called. See, now it is not coming as a by default. Okay, I have to mention it manually. Okay, which order you want to generate. Normally in case preventive maintenance order, Okay, that is separate. Same only. I'll be selecting this, but I don't want to select this. Automatically it has to come. Okay, by default. Means we can assign with respect to 1710 means planning plant and your planner group, maintenance planner group combination. Okay, this is a planning plant combination. With this combination, I can generate this. Okay, so what I will do, I don't save this now. Come back. Let me go for my SPRO. Go for your SAP reference IMG. Go for your plant maintenance customer service. Go for your maintenance and service processing. Go for your maintenance and service orders. Go for your functions and settings for order types. Okay, here, then here we have to select default for maintenance item, where you can see somewhere maintenance item. Yeah, here. Define default order types for your maintenance items. I said like maintenance item, right? For this, what should be your default order type? Whether you want to create a preventive maintenance order, whether you want to go for a calibration order, all those things, right? So let me go for a combination of 1710 100. There is a blank, so it was not showing anything means there. So I'll go for this combination. Why this? I am selecting this. Why? Because my DG like consists of this planner group. If your DG is having means equipment is having this one, then assign an order for this. Okay, order type. I have my DG consists of this 100, so I'm selecting this one. Okay, example things. This is an order which I want to generate now. PM01 order type means think like it is a preventive maintenance order. So save it as a backend. So transport request will be generated. Save it. So again, I'll go back to create a maintenance plan. So what is my maintenance plan? Strategy plan, IP42. Go for this. Output is like maintenance order. Again, strategy unit. Enter now. Once you enter now, this fill the description. Once you enter this equipment, automatically my order will come up for this combination. This and this combination, automatically my order will show. See PM01 has come up. This is a configuration setting. Again, for this order type, there is one activity already like mentioned. Okay, default. Okay, that activity has come up. Okay, if you are maintained like preventive, then it would come preventive. It is maintained as inspection, so inspection is coming. So you can change this in a default setting again, backend. Yeah, you want to mention a priority for this job, priority you can mention. Can anyone tell like what is the task list now? If I select a time-based strategy in an overview page, then task list will come. See here, anyone see cycles? Now it is blank. Okay, now I'll go for the selection of the task list now. Go for my selection of the task list. Which task list I should select? I should go for equipment because I have created only equipment task list. Yes. Yeah. How many task lists it will show now?
Only 3 or 1.
2 we created.
2.
Counters, right? 2. So select this much equipment and like 2 is there. Only 1 is there by default you don't have selected, but 2 is there, and 2 also belongs to time based, so it is showing like that. Okay, in that group counter 1 and 2, group will be the same always. Counter is different, means these two things belongs to single equipment. Let me select this. See, now I'll go for this strategy. This task list contains all these strategy cycles: 30, 90, 180, 360, okay, 720. That's why. Example say I don't want this one. I want to counter 2. Then how many cycles should come up there? Here. Only 1. We have selected only 1, right? There were 2 operations for my counter 2 task list. See here, for this equipment counter 2, if you go for maintenance package, here enabled is only 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why here I could see only 6 months. Okay. If I come back here, I'll make it as an first one, counter 1, enter. Now I can see all strategies, cycles.
Yeah.
Yes. Because for this particular, okay, 1 second. This particular task list, See, everything is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these cycles are selected. Got it right? How these cycles has come up. Yeah. Next, I'll go for next tab. See, as of now, there are 3 tabs. Next is scheduling parameters. Means how you want to schedule this. That you are going to check here. Shift factor for from where it got copied from your strategy, time based. Okay, tolerance, shift factor, all these things.
Still, you have option to change it here.
Exactly, that is universal. That's why I said we don't make much changes there. All my changes here only. Next, call origin also from here. We can still want to change it. We can change it. Scheduling period, I will explain. As of now, I will keep it for 365 days. Okay, completion requirement also I will come back. The scheduling indicator, it's a time period. This also I'll keep it as it is. Then I'll go for start of cycle from where you want to start. From example, say today. This is my date. Okay. Next, I'll go for maintenance plan data. See here, I want to sort this plan. Example, say some user has created certain plans. You want to sort it according to the department. Okay, all those things we can do. Here I'm going for example, say mechanical work center. Okay, with some sort field has been created. I will use all my plans are under my mechanical work center. Authorization group, you remember who are authorized to make any changes. We have created this plant maintenance. Or you want to change this, we can change. We can create, we can customize it. We will see that later. So this much is done. 3 tabs we have filled it. Okay. So now save it. Now maintenance plan has been created for this equipment. 181. Now again, what is another step? It is created now. We can go and change it now. Okay. See, now I'll go for this simulation kind of thing. Okay, that is nothing but a schedule. Here I'll go for IP10. Okay, that is a T code. Or else from here also you can go. See, schedule it. Okay, let me come back. Go for a T code IP10. Enter. Go for your schedule of this maintenance plan. See, enter. Now nothing has been scheduled. Okay, grayed out. Now you want to start it. Okay, now you can see when you want to start it, 26th today. So continue. Okay, still editable. Then when will be your first order? Your scheduling indicator is 26th.
Yeah.
Right, next month 26, 26, 26. What is your call date? 23, 23. Why 23 has come? Anyone can tell?
3 days. 3 days before.
3 days before.
Yeah,
then what should be the case?
90%.
Exactly. What should be the case for 3 months?
9
this is
days.
for 1 month. 9 days. But how many days before it is calling? Very less people will observe this. But see here
6
also
days
this
only,
3 days before. No, 3 days only.
3 days only.
Okay, for 6 months also 3 days only. Okay. See, now it has been scheduled it till only 2025. Okay, July. Why? Because your scheduling period you have given it for plan is for 365 days. You tell, right? Your budget is planned for 1 year or 2 years like that. But you have planned your maintenance activity only for 1 year, 365 days, but not even your complete cycle. Okay, your 2 years didn't come over here. So, okay, first thing is what that this call origin is calculated based on your leased package. Okay, if your leased package is 1 month, based on that call origin will be applied for other due packages also. 6 months also 3 days before. Okay, 3 months also for 3 days before. 1 year also 3 days before. Okay, if your leased package is 6 months, we will see that next one. Next order we'll create with respect to the 6 months. Now task list. For that, it will be how many days? 6 months means 180 multiplied by 90. Some 181 days, right? Something I don't know calculation. For these many days, it should be 180 multiplied by 90%. 162 days. 162. Okay, on this day, order has to be called. That we will see. Means that case, least is 6 months only. But here least is 1 month. That is applied. Okay, don't get confused. So many people will miss this concept. Yeah, this is called your schedule. Okay, but I don't want to schedule. As you asked, now you are implementing on which month? 8th month. but they have done already first month, this month, 3 months without SAP, right? They are like waiting due package for them is a 6 months. They have reached like mid-year. Now they will ask for me like next month August is due packages, means next month August due packages this 6 months. Then why you are calling all this? Again, they want to do all this maintenance. It's of waste. Or else if you call the orders, again you have to close. Again, audit issue will be there. Okay, audit will ask again why you are not completed these orders, why you are not completed these orders, like that. Then you have to start with this 6th month package. This is the first time you're doing. Means only once you can do this when you start your cycle. So how you can do? So come back. So while you are scheduling it, be careful. Okay, a consultant job only. So we should not schedule directly. So go for IP10. Again, don't never start this. Okay, we should ask like from which cycle we have to start. Okay, always go for your starting cycle. See, I didn't save anything. Okay, so it is not coming. So go for your starting cycle. See, you are asking when the last job, when it was completed. You have to take the date from them. Okay, this will be your again like cutoff date kind of thing. So from here it will start. Then you select like offset here. Okay, now here you don't know, you want to see the complete package. Let me go for the complete view of this package. Now see here, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, they have finished. They are waiting, means due package is 180 days. So select this as an offset, set this, set start offset. Means now offset has been set. Okay, now what was their last completion? Last completion was 26th. From here, again,
when
like
you set
due
up,
is
how
30
it is
days.
visible, where it is visible?
Yeah, I will tell you. Okay, so come back. Here it is there. First due package for next August is 6th month package.
Oh.
Understood. From here it will start. Earlier, what was the case? For 26th August, there was a 1 month package due, but you have set an offset for this. Only first you can do. Okay, now if you save,
Okay.
then order will start. When your August it will reach, order will start generating. So I am not saving this. Come back. No. Now what I will do from here only, again, you can go back to your maintenance plan. See here, change maintenance plan. Now I will increase this particular scheduling period to 5 years period. Okay, only thing you should ensure is your calendar should be there. Factory calendar should be configured for 5 year period. Anyway, you have seen this factory calendar is configured till 2050. So no issues. So we can do it. So enter, so save it. Okay, again, I'll go for the schedule purpose, schedule, then enter now. Now go on start, continue. See, now you can see how many call dates. See, scheduling list has been increased. Earlier it was some 2025, right? Here 1 year. Now you can see this 2 years also. See 2 years, 2026, 2027, like that. Okay, you have a maintenance plan set till 5 years period. See 59. Literally 59 orders you can generate. Got it? Of all due packages. Yes. Now again I'll go back.
But you offset it by 6 months or what? What 6 months?
6 months we can offset. I didn't save that set. You can offset. So here I'll come back.
Oh.
Only the first one. No, you want to offset again. You can schedule it. Go for starting cycle here. Don't start it. Go for starting cycle. When you have completed date, this I'll give completed date. Okay. That date. So continue. Okay, 1 second. This select package. If your date is different, that also you can choose. Example, say till here. You have done it already last year. I have to start like 1 year is pending. So set start offset. So come back. So your first due package for next month will be 1 year package. So I'm not saving it. Okay, here again I'll come back. No. Go for this. Go for your change maintenance plan. Here I will go for maintenance plan scheduling parameters. This time I will select like scheduling indicator as time. So save it. Go for maintenance plan. Go for schedule. Go for this. Go for your start of cycle. Here your days are different. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, like that. Almost like 30, 1 day here and there. That's it.
Yeah.
Got it. So again, go for your maintenance plan, change, enter, go for your maintenance plan, additional data. Oh, sorry, scheduling parameters. Again, you change it to time factory calendar. So save it. Here we have seen there are like some 5 days working day, right, in a month. So let's start it. Say here there will be a huge gap. 9th, again here is the 21st. Here you are starting out on what? 6th.
Yeah,
On
typically 10 days.
10 days, 15 days. Okay, here again 1 month difference. Okay, from here if you see almost like 1 month difference, it will be there because of public holidays, all those things. So these changes normally. Yeah. Now example say orders we have created, right? Here I will go for it again. Again start. Now example say like we have scheduled this order, means when like September will come, then order will get generated and you have not completed it. Means user has not completed this particular order. Next order should not generate. Okay, he has not completed and you should not be generated. Okay, this should be like on kept hold unless this is completed. Means techo. Unless this is techo, next order should not get created. Then for that, what we should do? So come back. No, go for your again change. Go for this one completion required. If this is the checkbox is maintained, then unless the first order is completed, next order means it won't be successor won't be created. Okay, normally it won't be used, but if it is a critical case or not necessary, that time you can go for it.
So actually, so suppose an order is created and someone cancelled it. It creates issues in Maximo.
No,
I don't know what is.
No, here cancel means means released and techo. Means still you can go ahead next order. But
yeah,
if
but someone accidentally cancelled it.
Understood.
And then it will
that's
be a
why problem. That's why you should be you have to take care about this option. Completion requirement. If someone doesn't forgot to do a techo, also like next order it will get again delayed.
Right. Then also it will be.
So extreme cases means wherever it is necessary, that time only you have to do it. Sometimes what happens, some filters will be there. Unless you use that filter, you don't do it. Order is generated, but filters are not there. You don't need to maintain it. Filters are in healthy condition. You need not to maintain it. The next order also doesn't get triggered. Okay, again, I again say your frequency was monthly. Then after 2 months, you completed that order. Then next month again, it will create like that. Yeah. So let me save this. Now what I will do, I will go and schedule it now. This time. So normal I will schedule as a fresh case, and this time I'm going to save it. See now saved and like triggered means order is get triggered when it will get triggered. Okay, in this case, see on 6th 9th. Okay, again for factory calendar I have done it. Okay, now if I go back, example whether I've saved or no. Okay, see I have saved it. Again, if I make any changes, right, now you have to go for a new start. Means all these things will be deleted. If I make any changes in my maintenance plan or in my task list, okay, as per the SAP, it is advised that you restart your schedule, this maintenance plan. You have to new start. Okay, if I go for a new start, then it will be a case of what do you want to do with the calls with the status waiting. Means all these things are waiting. Okay, delete is the standard processing option. Skip is if you need the history. You have to skip it. If you skip everything, it will come as schedule skip. It will show, you can see it. Skip. Understood. So you should be very careful to make any changes. Say later, like user will come up with the tickets saying that this is not performing correctly in a simulation. It should be scheduled on 3 months, but order is not getting 3 months. Okay, if you go back to your task list, no, they might have disabled this 3 months, or they have changed the strategy and new strategy they have added it. Okay, but they have not maintained new start. They have not done it. Okay, all those things will be the issue. Okay, we can have scheduling overview list as you asked, right? on which date, all those things it will come. From here also you can have a list. At what package, examples on this date, what package will be due. Okay, what will be a planned date and call date. Now in our case, the call date, first order will get generated on 2nd. Okay, anyway, we cannot wait till that time. So what I will do, I will calculate this. Okay, 9, right? Today is what? 26/07/2024. Next 9, 09, 9 means 1 second, forgot the date. 2, 02/09/2024. How many days? Say I will tell that system 38 days has reached. Okay, just for our purpose, means we cannot wait till that time. I have to check the output. So next case, like next step will be, we have to monitor, means deadline has reached or not. That is called deadline monitoring. T code is IP30 or IP30H also we can use. I will show you IP30 first. Okay, this one, come back. No, anyway it is saved. Come back, go for IP30. Okay, see here, deadline monitoring means whether order got generated or not. What was our maintenance plan? Number 181, right? If I remember.
181.
181, right? IP02 181. Okay, I will go for deadline monitoring. Means I'll enter this. This is actually background job. System will run and it will give an output every day. Need not to sit and check every day whether maintenance plan got generated, order got generated or not. Here we are checking manually. That's it. I'm entering this and just execute it. See whether order got generated. If it is generated, here it will come with a maintenance order or notification associated with respect to that. Okay, now it has not come. So what I'm doing, I'm simulating it. Means I'm telling the system, I'm forcing it in a logic. That's it. How I can force? From here I can force it. Just I'm telling that order has means time has reached. Okay, what is your number? 38, right? Yes, 38. Instead of that, I will give some 30 days. Okay, then I will check whether order is getting generated or not. Yeah, order is not getting generated. So come back. So let me go for 38 and I'll check. I'm telling that 38 days has lapsed. Okay, so 1 day here and there. Let me check this also. Calculation. See, now order got generated. I'm forcing it, or else like you have to wait till that period. Okay, when the date reaches, then order will be triggered automatically. Yeah. Then I will go for here. I will show you.
But is it mandatory to create notification for preventive orders?
No, not mandatory. But if you want to go for it, means you can go. Okay, I'll go for 36. 36. See here, notification is created already. I'll go for this order in a backend notification. Means order was already created for this notification. Like this, it will be there. Means there are certain T codes. It is not mandatory. Okay,
so
you
you
want
can
to
switch
mention
off this also, right? In case
exactly.
There's an option. Okay.
Not required. We can remove it off. Only order we require, we can generate. But it has been created automatically. That's why that already order is created. That error we got, right, for IW34 for this notification. Yeah. Now what I will do, I will go for IP10. Okay, here if I check, see here call date is not there. Means order already got generated. New start is called already. Select this. Go for this call object. Output is nothing but an call object here. Okay, maintenance order, what we call, right? That is an call object. Means what are the call objects? Maintenance order, notification, order with notification, inspection plan, or service entry sheet. All those things we can generate through your maintenance plans as an output. See, now order got created. For which operations? How many operations will be there? Only 2 operations. Clean the DG, check there. Why? Because this is the first one. Due package is, the call number is 1. For call number 1, there is a 1 month package. Maintenance item is this. Maintenance plan is this. Last order, nothing. This is the first order. Okay, this itself is a first order. 983. Fourth operation. I'll come back to that. No issues. So come back here. Understood. Now example say, I want to generate this order manually. Okay, whether I can do, see there is a green flag, release the call. If I go, see maintenance plan 181, predecessor call number 3 is on hold. Okay, means when this is hold, I cannot release this. So I'll go back to 3 and I will try to release. Then it will tell 2 is not there, 2 is on hold. Means sequentially I can release this. Okay, else like I cannot do. Okay, I can step by step. I cannot do it in a middle. If I want to do a middle, example, say sudden shutdown has come. You want to do this order. Then what you can do? Okay, that time there is an option called manual call. Okay, manual call. So select this, go for your manual call option. Means very few users will have an option for this IP10 access. Go for your manual call. It will ask when you want to generate today. Okay, go continue. Which package you want to generate? 6th month package. So continue. Okay, manual. Always your manual call number will be 90,000. Okay, from here it will start. So already it is scheduled. So save it. You want to see this order number again in this IP10 also you can check. Okay, again I'll go for the IP10 only. You go for the manual, select this, go for your call objects. First order was what? 983. If you go for planning, you'll see last order it will come as a 983. This order call number is what? 90,000. This is the task list. If you go for the operations, then you'll have some 4 operations, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for 4th one, we had maintained a components. If you go for a component, readily available component, right? So come back, here no, again schedule. Again, second one you want to release, of course you can release from here instead of IP30. Then what is the difference? The difference I will show you. First one you select, go for your object. If you go and check here, right, in control, how this order got entered by whom? Means through IP10, this one will come. Okay, through IP30 only you generated an order. Okay, if I go for the second order, right, 984 if I go, that is a manual order. Okay, go for the manual calls, select this, go for your call object. If you go for the last tab, control, you see user entered by username. Means it is a manually triggered.
User ID.
User ID. Triggered by manually. We'll come to know this report.